Real quick, get into this news. I'm gonna let Mike and Josh discuss it a little bit, but this One Piece
Mm-hmm.
remake. What are your thoughts on it?
It's interesting. I hope they aren't going the route of AI the way some people online fear they are. But yeah, I hopefully this is something like, especially now that we're kind of in the last stretch of One Piece, that like it's a good anniversary thing of 25 years. Goddamn, oh the you monster! But like, just after years of all this stuff, like we really are kind of in the final stretch, and we can almost see the treasure on the horizon. It's like almost like a romantic view of One Piece in the past.
Yeah. So, how many more years? What, 5 more years until One Piece is?
I think like three, maybe two.
Oh, okay. Wow. That okay. All right. And this is made by Wit Studio. So, some information about this remake a little bit. So, the One Piece anime is being remade by Netflix, by Spy, Timeless Family, and Attack on Titan's Wit Studio, and fans seem to be very excited about it. The remake titled One Piece was announced during a manga event, Jump Fest of 2024. And of the long, it says, yeah, long run of manga starting with the original East Blue arc. But with the current One Piece anime nearing its final arc, why does this matter? This adaptation currently has 1,088 episodes, lasting around 24 minutes each, meaning One Piece from start to finish, from start to not even finish, would currently take more than 435 hours. Jesus Christ! Oh wow. Okay. Uh, Josh, what's your opinion on this remake here?
Um, if done correctly, that 435 could be like 224
Okay.
if
Yeah.
done correctly. And I feel like it's a great opportunity for the people who don't want to sit for that 435 to be able to enjoy One Piece like the people who have done that 435. Because I'm a 435 plus because I'm caught up to the manga as well, and I've watched all 14 movies, so it's like my hours are long over that 435. But it's a great opportunity, and then with studios, I like their animation, and I really think that they might be able to pull off something better than what originally came out just because of the
Yeah.
technology available.
Yeah.
Um,
Uh,
really hope
oh,
it's nothing crazy. Nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Just don't do nothing crazy. Don't try to experiment. Don't try to add anything. Just
Yeah.
use what you have and
Yeah,
put out.
translating Oda's like art style is like a lot tougher than you would think because he has such a cartoony Western influence with a lot of his stuff, and there's so much energy and movement just to the way he panels that it's like that's a hard thing to replicate.
mm, okay. And I don't believe there's a release date for this remake. I don't believe here that I saw.
No, not yet.
Yeah. And then Sage, he don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck about that straw hat boy. He don't give a fuck about that rubber boy there.
I mean, if you ask me to come on to review it, maybe I'll check it out just for that. But One Piece is not. I can't lie. One Piece has never really done anything to suck me in. So
Why, Sage? No.
I know that there's a sect of the internet that's not going to be happy with me. But same goes for One Piece, Dragon Ball, Naruto, Bleach. A lot of the big shonen series.
My
Just
my
never.
heart, my heart, my heart.
But here's something that Sage does care about, and that is the Chainsaw Man movie. Movie's coming out.
This nigga,
Um, what are your thoughts about this? What are you expecting from this Chainsaw movie? What are your thoughts, Sage?
I can't wait to see it, but please God, give the animators a break before they have to start working on it. Because the everything we've heard about the scheduling going on with Jujutsu Kaisen lately has just been so brutal.
Hmm.
I just want them to have a little vacation. Like I want this and I want to see it and I want to get it, for my own satisfaction sooner than later. But I just want them to have a break. For the actual movie itself, though, I'm very excited for this. I'm caught up on the manga, so I already kind of know what's coming. I think this is going to be pretty spectacular, and provided they give them a schedule to finish it before they release it. At least I think the material coming up that is in the story continues to kind of elevate and increase in quality over time. It's one of those stories that I think if you base it just off of kind of the very beginning, I think you could easily come away thinking it's a little bit of a shallow series, like almost like an American Pie or Van Wilder level of like horn dog kind of 90s comedy, early 2000s comedy. But I think it really does make a point with what it's doing that only starts to become clear in the material that this movie is going to be adapting.
Yeah. Mike, Josh, any thoughts?
Hope the animators get a break as well. Hope they get to see their families. Like pretty excited for it. The Jujutsu Kaisen, a movie on average, especially an animation movie, usually takes like a year, maybe 2 to make. They had 4 months to make the Jujutsu Kaisen movie.
Damn.
Yeah. I love Chainsaw Man. I love Fire Punch. I'm very excited for this. And yeah, Fujimoto does have that thing of like taking what on surface could be just very weird and like like a name and a parody of a anime or a of like a or like just a dumb action thing and making something of it, especially like Fire Punch, which is about deals a lot with like depression, like the political state and like relationships, and kind of is like his series just always has more depth than they're meant to have, but also just like more like it's just as the story unfolds, like it just gets like better with like character like realizations of the stuff. So yeah, I'm not going to spoil anything about Chainsaw Man or Fire Punch. So yeah.
Josh, thoughts?
So being caught up on the manga, I'm gonna activate my inner antagonist and say, lock those animators up and send them on vacation with the money they make off the movie.
Jeez. You gonna have them behind bars, man?
Hey, listen. This is my thing, right? This is how I think about it, right? If they lock in and get this movie done, they can make. We're gonna range it around a couple $100 million off of it, right? We got enough to send them on vacation now. Now y'all can go see y'all families and all.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Japan studios are infamous for kind of not being super great to animators or VFX. Like I remember Godzilla -1. -1.
Yeah.
Had like a budget of like 15 or 50 million. And Godzilla looks amazing in that movie, but you gotta think like, oh man, like a Hollywood movie with how bad we treat our VFX animators, we probably have a budget of like 100 million for this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So it says Chainsaw Man fans rejoice. Mappa announced on Sunday that a new anime film is currently in production, continuing the story of Denji's time as Devil Hunter following the events of the anime's first season. It's going to focus on his relationship with Renzi, as I say it.
Reza, I think, is her name.
Reza.
I think that's how you say it.
A mysterious love interest who harbors a darker and more, let's just say, explosive side that he's aware of. There's no official release date yet for this.
Yeah.
They just announced, but more information is coming next year, sometime later next year.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll also do that thing that Demon Slayer did of like once the movie's done, we'll split the movie into pieces, and then we'll have that be our arc.
Probably. For since you've watched the first season, that very, very kind of post-credits tag scene where there's a female voice asking about would you rather be the country mouse or the city mouse? That's kind of what that was to lead into.
Okay. And then says there's also no word yet on potential as to the potential production of premiere of a second season of Chainsaw Man, which airs its first 12 episodes in season in 2022. It's possible that Chainsaw Man, the movie, will also lead into eventual announcement of a second season.
Right.
Yeah, I think the movie is gonna come out in fall, and at the end of the movie, there's gonna be like probably like 10 minutes of the first episode of the next season, and then they're gonna drop a date, and then it's gonna go off.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I can see
Okay.
that.
Yeah. So that was the news.